Here is question number 3, part C. It's a question from 7.3 trig substitution again. Whenever we have a format x square minus a square, we put x as a secant theta. In this case, a square is 7. So a would be used as square root of 7. That means our substitution is root 7 secant theta. To do substitution, we need to differentiate this. Root 7, secant theta's derivative is secant theta, tangent theta, d theta. Let's do the substitution. X is root 7 secant theta. Dx is root 7 secant theta, tangent theta, d theta. Square root of x square. So x is this, square of that. 7 secant square theta minus 7. Let's see, this root 7 times root 7 would be 7, goes out. Secant theta times secant theta, secant square theta, times tangent theta, d theta, divided by. Here, 7 can factor out. Inside we have secant square theta minus 1. Now we know from our trigonometry, secant square theta minus 1 can be replaced by tangent square theta. This is identity from trigonometry. So this is 7 secant square theta, tangent theta, d theta by root 7 can separate out. Secant square theta minus 1 is tangent square theta. Square root of that is just tangent theta. Okay, this tangent theta can cancel. And 7 by root 7 is just root 7. Integral secant square theta, d theta. Integral of secant square theta is tangent theta. So we are done. Secant square theta's integral is tangent theta. But original question is in terms of x, so we have to convert this tangent theta in terms of x. How do we do that? We get back to our starting substitution. That means secant theta is x by root 7. If we think of this in a right angle format with theta as the angle, secant is hypotenuse by adjacent. So hypotenuse can be written as x, adjacent can be written as square root of 7. Using Pythagorean identity, this side would be x square minus 7. We want tangent theta in our question. Tangent theta is opposite by adjacent. So square root of x square minus 7 by root 7. So we can replace this here. Root 7 times root x square minus 7 by root 7 plus c. This can cancel. The answer is only x square minus 7 plus c. This is question number 3, part D. If we have the format of a square plus x square, we make the substitution a tangent theta. In this case, a square is 4, therefore a is 2. That means our variable, which is t now, would be put as 2 tangent theta. The derivative of that is 2 secant square theta d theta. So I've written dt 2 times. dt is 2 secant square theta d theta by square root 4. T square is 2 square, which is 4. Tangent square theta. So you notice that we have the limits, but we will put the limits back in when we are in back t's term. Remember that at the end, okay? 2 comes out secant square theta d theta. In here, in the square root, there is 4 and 4. So this would be 4 out, 1 plus tangent square theta. You guys should know from your trig, 1 plus tangent square theta should be secant square theta. So this thing can be written as 2 secant square theta d theta divided by square root of 4 is 2, comes out. 1 plus tangent square theta is secant square theta, but that's under square root. So we only left with secant theta. 2 cancels and 1 power of secant cancel. So what we have here is integral of secant theta d theta. You should remember that integral of secant theta's formula is natural log of secant theta plus tangent theta. We're almost done, but we have to put it back in the forms of t. So t by 2 is equal to tangent theta. If we see it in the right angle format, this will be t and this will be 2 because tangent is opposite by adjacent. So using your Pythagorean identity here, this would be t squared plus 4. That means secant theta should be equal to hypotenuse, which is t squared plus 4 by adjacent. So here we can write natural log of, in place of secant, t squared plus 4 by 2. In place of tangent is t by 2. Now we're done with the integral, but remember in the starting I told you that we have to use these limits, right? So when it's back to the answer, we need to replace it by the lower limit and upper limit. So let's do that. How do you put the limits in definite integrals? We put the upper limit minus lower limit. So when we put the upper limit, that's 2 in place of t squared plus 4. So 4 plus 4 by 2 plus 2 by 2 minus, when we put 0, root 4 by 2 plus 0 by 2. Natural log of 4 plus 4 is 8, root is 2 root 2 by 2 plus 1 minus, this is root 4 is 2, 2 by 2 is 1, so just natural log of 1. Natural log of 1 is just 0 and this 2 cancel, so the answer will be natural log of root 2 plus 1. That would be your answer.